Come on. So they had them apple bottom jean boots with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, so they got low. Them baggy sweatpants and the Reeboks with the straps. Turned around and gave that big booty a slam. She hit the floor. Next thing you know, so they got low.
Shake that healthy butt. Baby got ballet feet with the open booty. Baby got ballet feet with the open booty. Ballet feet with the open booty.
Urban youth. Urban what? Urban youth.
God, Becky, look at her butt. It is so big.
They called the Urban Youth Crew, and with us now are two of the people to talk to. We've got Nell and Jerome. Welcome to the couch. And of course, all the Urban Youth Crew are here as well. We'll introduce them individually a little later on. But Nell, tell us about this fantastic group.
Well, we're called Urban Youth Crew, as you just said. We are a hip-hop dance crew and we incorporate traditional Aboriginal dance. So the only ones in Australia doing it.
Yep.
We range in age, big differences. So we have our youngest is 8, our oldest is 40. Mm-hmm. We have two mothers in the group.
Let me see, who would the 40-year-old be?
That happens everywhere we go.
What? Whoever it is, I'm not picking them as 40.
Okay,
so.
Guys, it's Jerome, but it's, he looks really great.
Okay, thanks for letting me know. Why did you set up the group?
Originally, I'm a teacher as well at Balga Senior High School, and I saw the opportunity to teach my Aboriginal students. And these kids don't get the opportunity to dance, to go to dancing schools and all that sort of stuff as much as everybody else did. So I thought, why not create an own crew that I could start myself with free classes? And that's pretty much how it began. And we started with 2 of us and ended up with 3 and then 4, and my daughter came in, and then I ended up doing workshops at schools and found phenomenal talent. So I invited the children to come along, and we're just like one big family.
You look very happy and very proud, can I say, proud Australians, and you're a mixture of people from New Zealand to Australia to where else are they
France,
from? France
England,
as well.
Yep.
Now, Jerome, how did you get involved with the Urban Youth Crew?
Well, I met Nell back in high school, first year, year 11.
Yep.
And yeah, she taught me.
Was she a teacher, was she?
Yeah, she was a teacher.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, she.
No, no, that's all good. And what happened? How did you get involved? Why did you want to be part of the
Well, I was probably one of the only boys.
Were you a troublemaker at school? Was he a good kid?
No, he's good. He was very good in year 11.
And you like dancing?
Yeah, dancing's.
And do you see dancing as a way of getting out there and being positive and spreading a message?
Yes, that's what I want to do. I want to get like most of the Noongar kids that are not really doing much to be doing what I'm doing.
Do you get a lot of ragging from your friends and people saying,
no, not really.
They
think it's actually cool.
Yep.
Most of them.
So it is popular these days, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where can we see all of you perform? Where will we see the Urban Youth Crew?
Urban Youth Crew, we have a few shows coming up. So we're performing down in Wagen. We're doing the Wagen Harvest Festival. Mm-hmm. We go to Narrogin as well. So we do a lot of country performances. We feel that is a need for the kids in the country not to miss out. So we've got that coming out with, the biggest one we've got coming is on Australia Day, Survival Day concert. So we've been booked for that. So that's roughly in front of about 20,000 people at Supreme Court Gardens.
Have you got a website?
We do have a website.
Tell us what it is.
urbanyoutheffect.com.au.
Tell us again.
urbanyoutheffect.com.au.
Because we want people to go out and support you. And do you have sponsors and people that are keeping you going?
No, we're not sponsored. We get, most of our work predominantly is not through our performances. It's through workshops that myself, Jerome, Ben, Sarah, we all go out into the communities and teach. And that is, we have lots of support through Community Arts Network WA. And they pretty much fund us for that sort of, for the country side of things.
What about Balga High School? Are they helping you out?
Balga High School did help us at the beginning when we were using the facility to do our rehearsals. We're now based out of Quinns Beach Primary School. Beautiful. So it's wonderful out there. They give us their wonderful undercover area facility.
And I'd imagine the education department here in WA, maybe around Australia if they're watching, could use something like yourself as a motivational tool to help kids bridge the gap?
Definitely. That is what we're used for at the minute. So Thursdays we're booked at Quinns Beach. We teach between 400 children a day, and we've been we're down at Willagee. We work with children that are at-risk children, so children that find it hard to make friends or got weight issues or just a little bit of an outcast, and they come to our classes.
What's your phone number? So the kids that we've got here today, they've all got different backgrounds. Can we just introduce them for me now?
Sure. Let me
if you can, we'll get the camera to sweep past.
We have sisters here. We've got Kennedy and Casey.
Yep.
Then we have Sarah. Sarah works for us as well. She's our new trainee. We've got Kelvin. Stand up, Kels.
Put your hand up, guys, so we know which one's which.
This one's Kelvin. Yep. He's just attractive looking, that child. Okay. Then we have, this is my daughter. She's mini-me. This is Tilly. We have Jodie at the back. Then we have Holly. Holly's our English immigrant from Liverpool.
Wow.
Then we have Cleveland and his sister Ireland. Yep. We have Benji, who's from France. We have Janet, who's another Noongar girl, and my brother boy, Jerome. You do an amazing job. You're a fantastic crew. Thank you for coming on the couch today. And don't forget, they need your support if you want to be a sponsor or if you're an education department around Australia and think what they're doing is great. Speak to Nell. Get in touch with us here at The Couch at thecouch.com.au. They're fantastic people bridging the gap between Aboriginal kids and Australian kids. And we need to support them doing that as well.